Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to Clough, my Nottingham Forest FIFA 20 career mode series. This is episode 13, I want to say. I think it's 13. And what we're going to do to start this episode is we're actually going to be changing our tactics. Even though believe we've been playing quite well with the 4-3-2-1 formation, I am actually going to change it up slightly. I am actually going to be changing it to the 4-3-3 attack variant, which is there. So basically it's kind of the same, but the wingers are a bit wider, so hopefully they actually make better runs. I think some of the runs that we actually have aren't great, and also it gives me a chance also to change the midfield slightly. I think we're going to have Lawrence there. Wait a minute, we're going to put Ince back in. I want Joe on that side. See, I think that's how we're going to set up, because I believe that Lawrence is a fantastic player for playing that cam role for us. Let's just double check on the tactics. Everything's the same. Roles wise, kind of the same, and instructions. Oh, I've been waiting to sneeze all morning, so this is very good. So I need to change that to stay forward, getting behind, which is nice. We want that to be getting behind and stay forward. We want that to be stay forward and oh god, no, stay forward and getting behind. And we want Lawrence to be on stay forward as well. And we want Joe to be on stay back while attacking. And then we want Tom to be on balanced attack. That is how we are going to set that up. I've been thinking of doing it for a couple of episodes now. But I decided, we're going to actually bite the bullet and do it now. And it's going to be ready for our first game of the episode against Bristol City away at Ashton Gate. And then our next game after that is away to QPR. So we're on the road again for a couple of games before next episode, playing Cardiff City and Brighton in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, which is going to be very exciting. So without further ado, let's get into the first game of the episode. Playing in our very nice away kit, which is nice. It's just going to be a good indicator of how this formation is going to work. I just think that it's maybe the slightly better formation now on FIFA. I've used it for now. Well, last year I used a 4-3-3 attack on Ultimate Team, and I played well over 1,000 games on Ultimate Team using it, so I know it quite well. And already on this FIFA I've been using it on Ultimate Team as well. So I do know it, even though the last few FIFAs on career mode I've been using 4-3-2-1. I just don't think the runs of the players are as good nowadays, but that's just how FIFA has evolved. Also, I just think that it's just so much better having a cam who can stay forward and link the passes between midfield and attack together, and I think it just gives Tammy a bit more freedom. He's not enclosed into one specific space in the attack. I think that he can now roam a bit more. I think that McNeil and Sinclair especially, using that pace, I think will be a lot better for it. I just think it's a good thing, even though you're probably thinking, if it ain't fixed, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Which I can understand that, but I just feel like it freshens the team up and it gives maybe the team a new dynamic. So right now McNeil is a lot further out, which I just feel like I just need to get used to it with this team, because obviously I was used to using the 4-3-2-1, but I just think it's a good change up. So anyway, let's get properly into this game. So Derek go away. So Sinclair now is in a lot better starting position. Just need to get used to how this plays now. If it doesn't work for us, then we will of course change it back. But Lawrence is through. Oh, it's on his weaker foot, but he has got 4-star weak foot. So I was expecting him to do slightly better there, but see how the cam just starts to come into play, and it's going to be crucial. I don't believe long term Tom Lawrence is going to be our cam. And even though we wanted to transition him into a centre mid spot, a starting centre mid spot in the team when it's 4-3-2-1, I do want to long term move Lawrence into normal centre mid, have Tom Ince on the bench, and bring in a better cam, which maybe we start to think towards for January, or maybe that's just something we find in the new season. I think the team is set up quite nicely to score goals and whatnot. See, that's a lot better start position. You know what? Just have a shot. Oh, just wide from Scott Sinclair. But that just means that their back four is stretched, whereas they were a bit more compact. I just think it's a good tactic to use just to keep things fresh. It's the same sort of formation, but it's just set up a bit wider, and we're just having that cam just as good. Because look, now we've got Tommy Lawrence. Oh, Abraham, what can he do? Oh, Ince, can he get on that? Yes, he can. That's good. Oh, how did that not go in? Sinclair again. Oh, he's missed again. That is so unfortunate. 25 minutes into this game, not too many chances, but I believe we have been the better side. They haven't really caused us any problems. Okay. The thing is, I was actually thinking when I started this series up, should I just do it 4-4-2? Because that was like the old, that was the traditional formation. I would say up to like the 2000s, really, because United used it no end in the Premier League years. Well, it's still in the Premier League, but under the Fergie years in the Premier League. Jesus Christ, Brighton have like to sort out their tackling. Oh, that's a good ball. And that's a good finish. And we are 1-0 up. Brilliant ball from Joe Allen. Tammy just let the ball roll onto his right foot, and then he just blasted it into the near post. And it's that man again. And we are so lucky to have him. That is what I am going to say. Like, I've said it so many times. So you're probably sick of me hearing it. But what a ball this is from Allen. And then, yeah, he just lets it roll just a bit. Just composes himself. And then he just hits it very nicely. It's a weird like body position. You would have thought that in real life he would just hit it left foot. But I'm happy that he did it, because it means, well, we are 1-0 up at Ashton Gate, or probably Ivy Lane on this game, but Ashton Gate is Bristol City's stadium. It's a nice stadium actually, Ashton Gate. Okay, what can we do from here? Oh, just gone over the head of Lawrence. That's nice. Oh, right, McNeil's away. Oh, what a save! What a save! McNeil going for power. And now Bristol City on the counter. A few minutes before half time, what can happen here? So not a bad ball in, but Derek Ward gets it away. Oh, Sinclair has managed to get past his man. Finds Ince. Oh, he just turned into trouble, and that's a bit unfortunate. Oh, maybe one last attack. Oh, Twansby, that's perfect. And it is half time here at Ashton Gate. 1-0 up. I think we're just still trying to adapt to this formation, but I do think overall it just flows a lot better. I think it was quite crowded in the last formation, but you know what, I'm going to leave the players on for another 10-15 minutes, because even though we have a midweek fixture against QPR, I am very interested just to play on for a bit and just get used to it a bit more. The question is, who comes on in that cam role now? Because eventually I want it to be Ince, because he is a cam. Oh, Lawrence is through. Oh, also I'm trying to adapt to use this close control button, which is L2 for you guys on PlayStation, or well, the left trigger on Xbox. But for me, I changed my... Oh, what a goal! I changed my button layout at the start of every FIFA, so I change RB or R1 with L2. So skill for me is R1, and holding that down is like shielding the ball, and it's just close control, which it is good. I'm trying to adapt to use it because I want to get better at this FIFA, because I do enjoy this FIFA at times. But what a goal this is from Lawrence. Gets his body right across the ball and just smashes it into the far side of the goal. Brian on the touchline there, very happy with that. I think this is a good opportunity to make some changes. So I think the ones we want to take off is Tammy and bring on Rian. We want to bring on probably Gibbs White for Lawrence, and then put Ince into midfield. And then I'm going to take off probably McNeil and bring on Lolly. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, like, we're changing the team up slightly, how we play, but I think overall it's gonna be long term for the best. Just need to like I say, get used to it, which hopefully this episode we can. 2 tricky away days, but at the moment 2-0 up, simple. Plus, like I say, I'm very used to this formation from Ultimate Team. Okay. Bristol City not really doing much with the ball. Oh, I say that. Right. Let's try and get it away. That's very nice from Ewins. Okay, Gibbs White. He's got a bit more pace about him nowadays. Okay. Rian is through. Oh, Rian got it saved by Joe Martin. Ah, peg leg. Peg leg. On the turn, he just needed to take a touch. He had the time. Go on, get stuck in. I'm loving that, the commitment. Obviously, we had the best performance of the series so far against Derby County, which is fantastic. Brewster. Oh, can Sinclair get there? Oh no, we can't. As we're going to the last 20 minutes of this match, I'm satisfied. I am satisfied with how we've played. We always maintain a very good defence, which is good, and we score like a couple of goals. We hardly ever win by just the odd goal. If we do win, we do actually tend to get a few goals on the whole. But if we draw, it seems to be 0-0 or 1-0. Oh, nearly a great ball through from Brewster. I believe he's still yet to register an assist for us this season, but that just means he's being a clinical finisher. Oh, get it away. Oh, that's calmness. Calmness personified. That's nice. Oh, there wasn't a great run there, and it wasn't a great pass. As now we go into the last 10 minutes of this game. Pretty good match day 15, 16. We're actually nearly getting halfway through this first season, which is very nice. Because like I said, the sooner that we can get through this season, the sooner we're going to be in the Premier League, and it's going to heat up. Oh dear. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. Even though we still make a few mistakes, which is fine, we're still, I would say, on top of this game. And then when we've got like defenders like Chester and Twansby, it's just such a delight. I did a good thing bringing those two to the club. They've been a fantastic partnership, and I hope it's for many years still to come. Obviously, James Chester, yes, he's getting to that age where he's not the youngest anymore, but Twansby has so many years ahead of him, and I just can't wait for him to spend them at Nottingham Forest. As the final whistle goes, guys, so that is the end of the first game of the episode. 2-0 victory, very happy with that. Another goal for Tammy Abraham and a goal for Tommy Lawrence in his new cam role, which I'm very nice. Joe Allen with a 9.6 rating. He was very influential in the centre of midfield. I'm very happy with that. West Brom actually lost at home to Sheffield Wednesday. West Brom were second in the league, so we should extend our points to 13.
Time for a few quick questions?
Sure. Yes, we have what it takes. I knew that question was coming. Coming into this one, there wasn't much between your side and Bristol City. How did you have any doubts? Yes, no. We don't always win. We always prepare for the worst. We're far from perfect. You know what? I'm going to be confident and a bit cocky. Quite a resounding victory with 2-0. No, it's not really resounding at 2-0. How pleased? We could have done better. We could have won by more. I think it's time now to focus on our next match.
That's it. Thanks very much.
Anytime. Okay, so as you can see there, we are now 13 points clear of West Brom in second place, but we also have some more training to do, and Twanzebe has gone up to a 76 rated, well, I was going to say card, but this isn't Ultimate Team, but he's now 76 rated. Rio Brewster is close to becoming a 69 rated. Oh crap, I forgot to put McNeil back into it. Oh, it's fine though. It's fine. But yeah, we are now going to progress to the next game, which is away at Loftus Road, and obviously Loftus Road is on the game. I've been in pretty good form lately and feeling good, so I hope you're not going to bench me for the game against QPR. You probably will. You know what, I'm going to consider you, because it is a midweek fixture. If it was a weekend fixture and you said that to me, I'd be like, unfortunately, no, there's bigger games coming. But I believe Dorse can probably get a game. Ugh, actually, looking at that, we've got very good stamina. Well, this is a midweek game, and I'll make a couple of changes. I think I'm going to bring out Chester and put Dorse, because he asked. Because he asked nicely. I'm also going to bring in O'Kane, because we haven't seen much of him lately, and I'm going to put him in for Ince. So Ince just comes out altogether. I'm also going to take out Cash, and I'm going to put Amiobi on the bench. We've also got our youngster, which we promoted last episode or the episode before. Could start using him, but we're not really in desperate need for a winger just yet. But I am happy with that. What would I say? Yeah, I'm happy with that team. Obviously, I am using my first choice fullbacks in Joe Bryan and Darrakwa, but they've got good stamina. They've got good stamina to be able to cope with the stresses and strains of league football. And you've got to remember, in a week's time, in game, we are going to be playing against Brighton. So probably the best thing to do is play quite a good lineup today, because when in a week's time everyone should be fully fit for the game against Brighton in the Cup. And it's live. Okay, here we go. Here at Loftus Road, a very nice stadium. Quite like a little box stadium, but I do like it. I do like the branding of Loftus Road. If it's still technically called that, it might have a new sponsor. Okay, that was ambitious. Okay, let's see what we can do. Good ball. Ah, he got the ball just before he took me out, which you could argue is still a foul. But again, you could argue that one just then from Darrakwa was a foul. So maybe justice was done then. Oh, Lawrence. He's got a couple of players he needs to shake off. You know what? I'm happy to take the free kick there, because it's literally right on the edge of the area. Who do we have as the best free kick taker? So we've got Lawrence 75. I'm going to say it's Lawrence, because we have actually scored a goal with Lawrence. Right, let's see if that works. Oh! Oh, what a goal! What a goal! That was brilliant! That was superb! And to be fair, while running, I was like thinking, oh, how do I do a love heart celebration? Because I just think that would be perfect. But watch this for a strike. Gets a good dip on that. Please be. Oh, this is gonna be. Oh, look at that! I've actually scored quite a few free kicks on this game. I've not. I won't say mastered it because there's still loads I miss, but I've definitely got better. Definitely got better. And that's a great start. I did say I wanted to take the free kick. Gives us a chance to shoot. Okay. Oh, we've got Kane. We've got Harry Kane, have we? Or have they? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Okay, we just keep giving away corners. Even though I tried to head it out then, Joe Allen decided, no, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna just head it out for another corner. Okay. Well, that should have been a foul. Oh, it's out for another corner. Is O'Kane alright? Nah. O'Kane's gonna have to go off injured. Brendan Gibbs White. That's unfortunate because he was a player that is very useful for the rotation, but to be fair, that should have been a foul. The player literally went straight through him to get the ball. Oh, that's a good, lovely touch. Okay, we need players for us. Where are you, Tammy? Oh, oh! It's a customary goal. I was actually looking at that thing in the top left-hand corner, if I'm totally honest. But and then I realised, oh, I've still got the ball. Pass to Tammy. He turns and just shoots. And it's like, you would have thought it's kind of like a typical Tammy goal on this game, just like feeding it to him, takes a touch and then shoots. But he scores all sorts of goals, which is fantastic. And he's just so useful to have, even on his left foot then. It gets it past the keeper. It's 2-0 now to Nottingham Forest. Would you... It's hard to say that Tammy Abraham is the signing of the season purely because he's not a permanent signing yet. Because obviously, after so far this season, you'd expect me to say, okay, we want him permanently. Which we do. We do want him permanently. But we know that it's going to cost a lot of money. Okay, Scott. Oh, is it going to go out? No, it's not going to go out. It's going to go out for a throw-in now, which is not really ideal. Oh, that's poor. That's poor. You getting that to Wansby? Yes, you bloody well are. Into Tammy. Tammy with a turn. Oh. Okay, we're in control of this game, which is nice. Walker. Is it? Walker? Well, it went in, but I'm guessing he was offside. Oh, that's a good turn. Lawrence. He's playing exceptional as a cam. McNeil. Good ball in. Oh, but no one's really there. Oh, that's unfortunate that Dawson's caught out. Can QPR capitalise with Chair? Brilliant name. Maybe a move progressing here. Abraham with a curler. Oh, what a finish! I told you he scores all sorts of goals. And that is absolutely brilliant from our number 9. This guy could go down as one of the greatest. He's got that potential. He's got the potential to be one of the greatest at Nottingham Forest. To join the likes of John McGovern, Robertson, Trevor Francis, Roy Keane, Stuart Pearce, and I'm just naming a few, obviously. But oh Jesus Christ, he could actually turn out to be the top goal scorer ever for Nottingham Forest. I'm gonna have to find that out. I'm actually gonna have to find that out. I want to know who that Kane is. But we are at half time now and it's 3-0. Oh, I just need to watch this again. Brilliant. Like 75 free kick accuracy. And yet he does things like that. Yes, it's championships. And I want to see who this Kane is. Oh, it's right back. I don't recognise him. But he's got his actual face. I kind of like the gold numbers and letters on the back of the QPR shirt. I kind of rate that QPR. It's kind of like a polo shirt. I do rate it. But anyway, at halftime we are actually going to take Abraham off even though he's on a hat-trick, and we are going to bring on the Rhodes because obviously he scored last episode. His first goal against Derby County, which is always nice. I'm also going to bring on Amiobi for McNeil, and again I'm going to take off Lawrence. And I'm actually going to bring on Chalobah. Oh, we've already used our free sub, so Lawrence is actually going to stay on, and we're going to have to try and find a new cam next game, which probably will be Tom Ince, because he's not playing any part in this game. I forgot about O'Kane going off injured. But I think because we're 3-0 up, it's very ideal for us to bring on players that are known as fringe players, who just get some game time. Rhodes, oh, it looks like a new man after scoring his first goal for the club. Oh, unlucky. That was just a FIFA thing then. Oh, I thought the keeper was going to come and get that. Walker, surely there was a handball in there somewhere. Oh, Dawson, that's brilliant. That's early ball. Get out to Sammy. Good ball. Jordan Rhodes has scored again. That's 2-2 for him. Oh, I love that. I love that. And he's going to do the mannequin challenge. Oh, okay, surrender. But I am very happy with that. Jordan Rhodes. I did say, I just had a feeling that once he got his first, he would find it a bit easier. And this was a brilliant ball across the box. Yes, it's an easy tap in. But like, he never used to make these runs. Oh, I love his boots. The white and gold Tiempos. He's wearing like Ronaldinho boots. Okay, he should be doing a lot better then. But 2 goals in 2 games for Jordan Rhodes is very nice. Very nice indeed. Why my throat isn't clearing, so just sound all croaky. That should be alright though. But anyway, we are now in the last half an hour of this game. Last half an hour. Who says that? Okay, we're past the hour mark in this game. 4-0 up against QPR. This is going to be a very successful episode, but now all I want to do is get another clean sheet, which would be nice. Oh! He's through again! He's scored again! He's on fire! Jordan Rhodes goes over to the camera and says, "Calm down. I'm not this good normally." Jordan Rhodes this is brilliant. Again, you've got to thank Lawrence for this and thank the ball, but if this happened like 5 episodes ago or so, 10 games ago, he wouldn't have scored that. But he's got confidence now. I wonder if there's a thing in FIFA that if someone scored in a game or they're in decent form, that they actually just play better or they feel better. Maybe I'm just a bit more confident myself with using Jordan Rhodes now. But he has 3 goals now in 2 games. And he's on for a hat-trick. Oh, has he beat the offside trap? Oh, he's hit the post! Jordan Rhodes has scored a hat-trick! Oh my god! Oh my god! He's actually scored a hat-trick! This guy can't be stopped! Again, you've got to thank the ball through, and it was perfectly timed. But the thing is, Rhodes is making brilliant runs. Yes, he was fortunate to get the rebound there, but I believe he deserves this. And he's got a hat-trick. I did say this season he would score 4 goals. He scored 4 goals in 2 games now. I believe now he could go on and score maybe 10 goals this season. Actually, he could even score more. He might go on a bit of a run right now. And it's making me think, do I start him against Brighton next episode? Obviously, it's the second game of the episode, because he might be a bit knackered for playing against Cardiff City at the weekend. You never know, he might be alright, because he's actually got pretty decent stamina. Dawson away. Up to Sinclair. Up to Lawrence. Oh, Sinclair. Oh, that head tennis was going well then. Then you mucked it up. Awful cross by Kane there. As we come into the last, we're well into the last 15 minutes of the game now. 6-0. Okay, there was a bit of contact there, but it's okay. Sinclair won it back and then lost it again, just to add to it, which is very nice. But this could go down as one of the best victories of the season. I don't actually know if we won 6-0 before. I think we might have though. Lawrence. Rhodes is through again. I don't believe it. He scored again, guys. He scored 4 in this game. Okay, his decision making in this game has been so good. And this time it's on his left foot, I believe. Yeah, it is. Across the keeper. He scored again. He's on 5 goals. He's actually catching up to Ryan Bruce now. That's his 5th of the season. 4th of this game. Surely this is the best result of the season. Like, I don't believe this. This is weird. Do we say it's down to the formation? Guys, like, I think this formation's working brilliantly now. Oh, that's brilliant. Chair's through. Oh, Dawson's done well. Justifying his selection into this game. That is very nice from Michael Dawson. Get out. Oh, God. Smacked it at Jordan Rhodes. Surprised that wasn't given as a goal. Chair. That cross never had the legs. Get it? Chair legs. Sorry. Anyway, this game is about to be concluded. And I think we've only just managed to win, but 7-0, guys. QPR 0, Nottingham Forest 7. 6 attempts on goal from Jordan Rhodes, 4 goals. I've always liked Jordan Rhodes. I think he's a fantastic goal scorer, and like, unfortunately at the start of the season he didn't cover himself in much glory, and it made it very difficult to like select him or like him in this game. But I always kept faith in him. I always gave him another chance. Scored his first goal against Derby, and then he ended up scoring 4 goals in this game, and obviously getting man of the match with a 10 rating. And I'm hopefully going to be talking about Jordan Rhodes in a very, very good terms in this. They should say, oh, he got a hat-trick, which are rare these days and stuff.
Just a minute of your time.
Sure. Oh, I love seeing that. QPR 0, Nottingham Forest 7. Such a great performance and 4 amazing goals by Rhodes. Any comments on his performance? He was a superstar today. Absolute superstar. We're unbeaten, yes, we have what it takes. We know what to say on that one. QPR are clearly not at your level. By scoring 7 goals, you demonstrated that today. Any advice for your opponents? Keep trying. Keep trying.
Thank you for your time.
Anytime. But yeah, guys, that is actually going to wrap up this episode. We've got a few messages to respond to right now. So, hey Gaffer, I really appreciate you listening to me and letting me get out there while I'm in form. Honestly, keep it up. You were brilliant today, which I'm very happy with. Murik, the recent chances you've given me, it means a lot. I hope you be... Oh, I thought he was going to be angry now because I haven't really played it much. I'm proud of you. And then the inbox, Kane has suffered a dislocated shoulder injury and will be out for 8 weeks. Oh no, around the Christmas period, that's going to be bloody tough because we're about to enter December. Oh, that's not ideal. Not ideal at all. But, oh, we've got the Wales job offer. So we're UK, but I'm going to obviously reject it. Oh, New Zealand, when did we get that? I can't even remember. But we're obviously going to reject those. The only one that I'd be even tempted by is the England job. But to wrap up this episode, we are going to go to the squad hub and have a look at the player stats. Everyone do. Before I go into looking goals, it's very crucial to see this: 12 assists from 19 games for Jack Butland and 3 assists in 3 for Murik in goal, which is very nice as well. But anyway, let's have a look at the top goal scorers. Obviously it's going to be Tammy Abraham, who has 23 in 20 with 6 assists, so he's contributed 29 goals in just 20 games, which is fantastic. Ryan Brewster, 7 goals in 12, which is nice. Tommy Lawrence has also got 7 goals in 17 games, and he's also got 7 assists as well. So he's contributed 14 and 17, which is great considering most of his hit performances still have been as a sub. McNeil with 6 in 20 with 11 assists, so very good contribution from him. 17 contributed. And then we see Jordan Rhodes, who, let's be honest, the record still isn't great. But considering before this game it was 1 goal and 1 assist in 13 games, it is now 5 goals in 14, which means, what's his form looking like? 6.8 average rating. He's got 5 in 10 in the league, so that's a decent record. Yet still yet score in the Carabao Cup. But overall, I'm a lot happier with Jordan now. That he's got off the mark and he's bagged himself 4 goals at Loftus Road. Then we go down to Sinclair, who's got 4 goals in 15, which isn't too bad, considering he's also got 9 assists. And then we've got Matty Cash, who I don't believe has featured in this episode. I think he's been on the bench once out of the 2 games, but he was an unused sub against Bristol City. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up today's episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Next episode, obviously, we have a cup game, and it is against a Premier League side in Brighton. I believe we're at home for that one as well, which is nice. So 2 home games for the episode. 18 games into the league, so we are approaching that halfway stage. We are about to go into December, which is obviously a busy time of the year. Let's have a look at the league table just to see how we're going. Some good records in there. Ooh, I didn't mean to go into the Europa League. Oh, didn't mean to go into the Champions League. Oh, it's nice to see Liverpool won the Super Cup. Promotion playoffs. We are not going to be part of that, I promise you that. As the 3rd round... Oh no, it's still 2nd round. Okay, it's nice to go through. But it's nice to see the stats right now. 14 points clear of Stoke, who have gone back into 2nd place. They've actually got a very good record. Like 10 wins, 4 draws, 4 losses is still a very good record, but obviously ours is exceptional because we are still yet to lose in this whole career mode series, which is nice. Some big teams up there. Huddersfield are obviously recently relegated, same with Fulham, and same with, who was the other team that got relegated last season? It was Cardiff, who were down in 14th, who we play next. Right now, the teams looking set for relegation is QPR, Luton and Wigan. We beat Luton last episode, or the episode before. QPR we just battered 7-0, which I do believe is our biggest win. So just to quickly end, let's have a look at my career. And look, we've had 22 games, 19 wins, 3 draws, 63 goals scored. Only 8 conceded, which is fantastic, and our biggest win, as you can see, is that 7-0 victory away at QPR. I'm very happy with that. So guys, that's going to be the end. Until next time, goodbye.